So I made a video of why you should become a nail tech, and here's the video of how you become a nail tech. So if you want to know, just listen to these steps. Number one, you're going to want to have the money and funds to go to nail school. Now, I paid an average of, I think it was $2,500, and I did have a deposit of $500. But regardless, go and find out how much you need for the specific school you want to go to. Number two, now that you have the money to go to school, you're going to want to figure out which school you're going to go to and where you want to go and get certified to become a nail tech. You can go to a school and do the whole cosmetology course. That will also mean you can do hair, makeup, facials, lashes, pedicures, nails, and basically mostly hair. You can do the full specialty route where you can do the face, so facials, lashes, things of that nature, in collaboration with nails. That's what the full specialty program is. I really like that one, to be honest. Or you could do the nail technology one where it's just nail related. And that's the one I did here in Florida, but you can choose whatever you want, whatever you think you're gonna need. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I did next after I had the money to do a deposit. So I put the deposit down, and then I paid $250 every month. I remember explaining this in I believe it was the video, why you should become a nail tech. So it's really low entry money. It's a low entry barrier type of thing. So it's really much more easy to go and get certified for something like this and make a good amount of money. So yeah, find a school where you want to go. That will be number two. So number three would be to get certified. If you completed the nail course, you're going to go ahead, you're going to apply for your license somewhere online, or the school may help with that, but you really get like this specific license number you're going to apply for. And that is kind of how that works. I can't really go all into full detail, but I can tell you that you're going to need to apply once you are finished with school. You're going to need to apply for that license to be actually certified. So number four for me, I would suggest you practice the craft to get really good. Start practicing. You should have been practicing in nail school at the same time, but what I'm saying is these are a few of the things of how you kind of want to go. But remember, this is not even the way I did it. This is the way you can do it, where I would do it like this if I were starting from scratch. But obviously you're on your own course. Just because you do one of these before the other doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. It really just means that you're going to do it regardless. So number five is you can get legal right away or when you're ready. But I would suggest you apply for your LLC or sole proprietorship. I can't say that properly. Hopefully that came out right, but I'll put that word here. So that just means you're self-employed. And I have an LLC, but you can do, it depends what you do. Some people don't even get incorporated because they end up working commission, but that's into what I'm about to talk to you afterwards. But if you decide to do your own business or you work for yourself, get your LLC and EIN number. And you could also go and open up a bank in the future, bank account. Number six. So just like I was saying, open up a bank account. When you open up a bank account, you take your LLC, which is your name for your business, or whatever name you decide, and you take your EIN, which is your number for your business for taxes. You can basically open up a bank account with this, and I believe my savings and checkings were each $25. So it's really not that much to go to a bank. I just went with Wells Fargo, but do your research. I always feel like no matter what, do your research for your own personal things. Try not to always follow everybody else's because you may find something better for you. Number seven is super important. Take a nail course. Take a course with somebody, do a one-on-one, because that is going to help you get better faster. That's what you want. You don't want to see, oh, let me see if I can figure it out by myself. I did that for a while and I was getting nowhere until I took a class years ahead. And I was just like, why did I do that? I would have not been suffering this much. But take a nail course, please. Make that investment is really important. Save your money for that. 8, find where you want to work. So you can work at your home studio. You can work in a studio outside your house in like a commercial property. You can work in a nail salon and a hair salon and a spa. But when you're working in a nail salon, hair salon, spa type of thing, or some type of like resort, then you have a lot of options. Sometimes you can booth rent. You can get commission, meaning they give you like 40 to 50% of whatever the service of each person was. Or you can also do hourly, or you could just work for yourself and pay yourself. There's so many ways to do this. I've worked all of them. I've worked for myself. I've worked for other people, like commission. I've worked not hourly, but I've worked like a warranty. People sometimes sometimes give you warranties or guarantees. It depends. Sometimes the language barrier, the people that will say warranty, guarantee, I've heard it spoken to me so many different times or different ways. So a guarantee is like, they will say, I will guarantee you such and such money every week if you work for me. Now, I've had a guarantee once and I just didn't stay there only because I just felt like unaligned with the place. I honestly don't get bought with people telling me, I'm gonna give you this much and I'm not gonna stay for that, because if I kind of didn't feel comfortable, then I'm not gonna stay there. I did have a place pay me like $1,000 a week just for me to go. I'm not gonna lie, the place was decent. It was in a very bougie area and it was just not my vibe. And it wasn't the customers. The customers were fine. I think it was just the environment. It wasn't the salon itself. It could be for somebody else, but it was just not aligned with me. I can't believe that was an opportunity for me, and I couldn't believe how much it was. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Now you can do that because you obviously have to show them you have some type of skill. You can make a lot more in a salon too if you were working commission. I know some people make $1,500 and that's just off commission. I know people that make that by themselves. Like me, I work part-time. I don't make as much money as a lot of people would think, but it's because I work, if my part-time makes part-time money in half the time. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I don't work as much as people think, but I work. It's because like when you're an entrepreneur, sometimes you make a lot of money and you have a lot of clients, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's dead and it's time to relax or work on projects. So that's what I do. I really balance my time. So if that feels okay with you, you can do that. Or if you'd rather have a full-time job, you can do commission, or you can do, or remember, commission means that you're still self-employed. You're gonna do a 1099, because some people don't understand that. Like, you still have to pay taxes. Like, you have to pay the taxes, not the place. So it just, do your own research, guys. It goes a lot into this, more than you think. Okay, so now that we picked where we're gonna work, we can start taking clients, and that's my next step. So you can start taking clients. I basically got most of my clients from wearing my nails, from going to the grocery store, there, or posting them on my own personal Facebook. That's how I got started. People started seeing that. Colorado, that was here in Florida, but in Colorado, it was word of mouth. It was a lot my mother-in-law telling people about me. One person really spread to another. And here in Florida, it was a similar, I got a lot of traffic from first the grocery store, then people on Facebook, like I was saying. This is why I'm explaining that to you. Then once I was posting on Instagram a lot, I actually started getting random people just go on my page and say, hey, I like your work. Do you have any availability? And I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? But okay, that's cool. On my booking sites, I have a booking website called Booksy. And Booksy actually isn't just to organize your appointments and let your customers go on there and make their own appointments, but I've gotten so many really great clients from Booksy, from my booking app. So if you can find a booking app like Booksy like that helps you actually get customers, it's called, I think it's called Boost on their platform or on their website. So that has helped me get customers that really come back every month. And I'm just like, wow, I haven't really had really bad, maybe once or twice out of 2 or 3 years from Booksy, but like, no, all of the customers I've ever gotten from there, high paying, really good, on time, just really great people, honestly. So, but that's really how I got clients, and that's pretty much how you're probably going to end up getting a lot of clients, one way at least, or a couple ways. Now, the next thing is actually open social medias. So for me, I did YouTube, just I think mostly for fun at first. And then I opened up my Instagram. I actually already had an Instagram when Instagram just came out. And I think my son was like a little infant when I actually opened up the app, and actually went to nail school when he was like 2, I think. So I only had the app for 2 years, and it ended up just being my nail app, or my nail. Girl, if you go to my Instagram, my ugliest pictures go all the way down, scroll all the way down. Ugly, just bad work. But there's a reason for Instagram, and I actually like the fact that you can go back and see your work and your progression throughout all the years, and you also have a big portfolio to show your clients what they can get at their appointment or their next appointment. So get yourself some social medias, guys, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, IG, anything. For my number 11, I said, get a booking site. So when you get the booking site, we were just talking about this, remember, get a booking site because it's going to help you manage your time, manage your clients. Your clients can freely make their appointments. They can clearly see your policies. They can clearly see they have to put a deposit. They have all this clarity. So there's really no need for excuses, and it'll help you really for your time management, your client's clarification of what they're getting and how much it may cost. Make sure you make it as simple, because we're human and we need it more simple to get on with our lives. So get a booking site. It'll save you time, money, and it'll gain you a lot of money, and put your boost on so that you can get extra clients if you don't mind getting new clients. So number 12, I put set policies. Now remember, you can set a lot of these things on Booksy or any type of scheduling app that you may use. So for me, my services are set up. If you miss your appointment, it's going to charge for half the service. So if you're getting a $65 acrylic full set, you're going to put up like $32.50 basically to make the appointment with me. If you're getting a lot of other stuff, it's going to go up, and say it adds up to $80, you're going to give me $40 for your deposit. And if you don't come the day of, then you lose your deposit, or if you cancel 24 hours notice, you can lose your deposit as well. Unless there's like an emergency. I already know a lot of my clientele, so I know when to do what. Basically, I basically know people's characteristics by now, that I'm just like, oh my gosh, she never does this, so I know that there was an emergency type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know who is trying you and who's not. Number 13, organize. So I was really bad at this in the beginning. I learned to organize. I have it right here. I actually have this, I just dropped my headphones. I actually have this little little booklet looking thing here. This is actually my planner. I think this is called, let me see, Productivity Pro. Basically, it's just for me to be organized, not for my clients or anything. It just has the months, and it has the week, and it says things like today's top 3 tasks, to-do list, and I am grateful for. At the end of the day, you can write that down, and your greatest accomplishment for today, or how will I make tomorrow better. And from 1 to 5, how productive I was, is dated from Monday to Sunday, and you can freely do that. So if you started it at a random time of the year, you can just start it at whatever random time you started. Like if you started your book in August, like, okay, August 1st, whatever. It doesn't really matter if you got your planner in the mid-year, because usually some planners already have those things. So you could literally just do this, customize by whenever you want, and use it starting at any time of the year. So I have that, and I have my Booksy to stay organized. So Booksy, the website that I was talking to you guys about, my personal thing to stay on top of myself, I think that's it. Like, I just try to be more organized and write things down. Don't forget to check for inventory. Look at, okay, how many buffers do I have left? How much, what am I running out of? Do I still have primer? Do I still have powder? Just stay on top of this stuff. And if you see how you're running out, time it in your head, like, oh no, I need to order this now. I need more lip gloss or something. Lip gloss. I need more top coat, glossy top coat from Coupa, because I don't have no more. Like, just stay on top of it, okay? Because when your client comes and you're missing something, it's the worst feeling, I'm telling you. Number 14 says create specials. You can create, I was supposed to create a special, now I'm thinking about it. Oh my gosh, I've been so busy. But you can create specials. Sometimes you really don't have to anymore if you're already self-established and you feel like you have enough work. Sometimes I feel like I really don't need to, and sometimes I just do to give back. And sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what? Right now would be a good time to run a special. But for the most part, it's your choice. You decide if you want to do specials, because if you do a special, especially in the beginning, it's the best, because you can put up like a freestyle and charge it at this price, where you can say, oh, I do all of this for this one price. As soon as you're getting better, you're taking pictures, you're putting them up on your profile. Now you have a bunch of pictures that proves, look, I know what I'm doing. Then people start going to you and will feel more like confident giving you that money. They're going to say, I'm definitely getting my nails done with her. She knows what she's doing. Look at her pictures. And it could just be 10 pictures and you already look like you know what you're doing, right? So then what you do is you keep doing that, you keep getting clients, and eventually you don't even need to do specials anymore, even after a couple of them, because maybe you just did such a good job at finding these clientels. Or you're gonna be like me, where you just do it anyway because you're like always not, like, if you're inconsistent. I am so I'm telling you guys, my children, my life revolves around them. So I don't want to say I ever feel like I've half-assed my career, because I don't think I have. I think I've put a lot of time, passion, even pressure on myself so much. I think I've done it at a scale where I'm still trying to give my children time. But if you got the time in the world, honey. You go after your dreams, do whatever you want to do. You put a lot of time into this. Get really good. Practice your nail art. Even if you have kids, I'm telling you, like, I had one when I started and I thought it was difficult. Then I had another, then I had another. And you know what it taught me? It taught me that, wow, I actually have my time in my hands. And I can decide when I want to do something. I can decide, like, you know what, I'm not going to work right now because I'm pregnant, because I just don't feel like it, because I'm tired. And if you set yourself up the right way, then you should be fine. You can do that in the future. But I've been doing this for a while, so I think that's why I do it, because I feel like at this point, I just love to do nails. And sometimes it gets tiring. Everything that's hard can get tiring. But I think the fact that I love it so much, it's just a passion of mine, and I continue to do it. But because of the fact that I've been half-assing it, like I say, I can't believe that I still make a decent amount of money for not putting full effort into it, but it's because I work part-time. And like I said, if you work full-time, you're putting full effort. So therefore, you're gonna make more money. So this is a la carte type of thing. You do whatever you want with this career. Number 15, now that you're better at what you're doing, go ahead, girl, increase those prices, because you have shown the world that you know what you're doing. Your retention is good. The work is good. You're very diverse. Go ahead, get an increase, and you'll make more money. You'll be able to level up your nails, level up your life, and level up your client's life. Number 16, stay consistent, scale, and level up. Like I said, just do better and relax, have fun. This is a fun career. If you ever find yourself, this is a great tip for you guys. If you ever find yourself so stressed out with this career, always look back and say, oh my gosh, yes, mommy. If you ever feel stressed out with this career, take a step back, take a deep breath, and say, why am I in this career? This is supposed to be for fun, and this is supposed to be something that I love, something passionate. When it stops becoming fun, it's just not worth it anymore. Don't forget to stay consistent with having fun as well. And number 17, just have fun. Just have fun and love your life and live your life. Live your best life. Take this video with a grain of salt, and just, no matter if you don't do this exactly the way it is, do it the way you want to see it done, and do it however it is able to be done. Never give up, and do whatever you want in life. That's it. Until the next time. Bye, guys.